Hey, it's Brian here again, jobbing to a project. Wanted to just kind of touch base and give customers a little information about pool remodels. There's a lot of unforeseen items that pop up a lot of times. Pool lights not being able to get pulled because the conduit is a rusted steel line under the ground that the electrical wires run in through. It should be a PVC or plastic conduit. Situations like that will require us to bust out concrete or cover out the light. Sometimes customers will say, forget it, we don't even want a pool light, it's going to cost us too much money. But it's one thing to think about. There's always little things that may occur during a pool remodel, anywhere from a pool light not being able to pull. Your pool pumps run on a schedule every day, whether it's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. It all depends. I've seen all kinds of schedules, but regardless, a pool runs every single day. There is some times where we will turn off a pool, go out and drain it. We'll do a pool remodel, a renovation on it. It may take 2 to 3 weeks sometimes, and then once it's completely done, full of water, and we go over there and flick the switch. I don't know why, I can't explain it, but sometimes it just doesn't work. The pump will not turn on. Could be a solenoid that went out, or a bad connection in the outlet or switch, or there's a number of things that can make it go wrong. I'm not talking this happens a lot of times, but I'm just saying it does happen. There's one thing you need to know about our company: we won't do a repair. We won't change out a solenoid or change out an impeller in a motor. We actually will change out the whole entire unit. That way we can get you a good 3-year warranty on it. We sell a lot of Pentair products, so we have a good relationship with Pentair. We send them an email, warranty, boom, it's done, no questions asked. So that's one thing you need to know about our company. We don't like to replace parts. Most of the time we won't. We will just replace the entire unit, whether it be a pump or a filter,
right turn ahead,
or whatever the item may be. So that's kind of a situation. One is the pool lights. One is the motor or equipment kind of running a little bit differently or not coming on after it's started back up. Pool startups, man, this is a big one here. Pool startups. There's so many things online about startups, and some people think it's a 14-day process. Some people think it's 30 days. Here's the hardcore fact about a startup. We are certified applicators for wet edge products. We also install the sapphire quartz from PMM. We are required to do a 5-day startup for these companies. And our 5-day startup pretty much consists of the pool pump and filter, the pool running 24/7 for 5 days. We show up every day for 5 days, not consecutive. It could be Monday through Friday, or it could be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, back on Monday, Tuesday to finish. But we will show up 5 times, and we brush it and we add chemicals. We typically do a startup, acid startup in the beginning, and then by the end of the week the pool is balanced out. We will always, not always, but we get a lot of callbacks from customers. The pool service said the pool chemicals are way off. Well, that's true, because we balance it out in 5 days and we get you to the startup mode, but it's the homeowner's responsibility, or the pool service they hire to take care of their pool, to maintain the chemicals. So yes, during the first month you're probably going to have to add a little bit more chemicals. Maybe the pool's going to drink a little bit more acid, but it's curing out. It takes a full 3 months for plaster to cure. And once again, people will battle you on that statement. Some say it's a month only. But once again, this is why I'm here to tell you, your warranty's through us, the manufacturer, and we're telling you it's a 5-day startup, and we're going to be there to, do the brushing, do the startup chemicals, get the calcium level where it needs to be. So, there's 3 items we've spoke about: the lights, pool equipment, and the water chemistry and startups. One of the other key items too you need to understand during a pool renovation: the moment you contact our office for us to come in and do a bid, to give you a free bid, we're going to get out of the car, truck, whatever we're driving, we're going to knock on the door. A lot of times we'll walk around the side of the house. Sometimes we get invited in and go through the house, but just say we're going to walk around the house. We're going to walk through the grass, and sometimes, if it's soggy or wet, it may leave an imprint. That's day one. If you hire us and we have 2 or 3 weeks of work at your house or property, that means we're going to be walking that same pathway for 3 weeks. We do not replace grass. Grass will grow back. If you want grass replaced, then we can get a pallet of grass out there and lay it for you, but it's just an extra cost to you. I get it. Sometimes people want it perfect when we leave. We understand that. We want it perfect too. But there's a cost for perfect. And that means grass being the last item that would probably put the icing on the cake, so to speak. But anyways, the grass will grow back. This also, works side by side with a pebble finish. When we do a pebble finish, we're going to set up a slurry box. It's like 4 pieces of plywood we put in a square. We use tie-down straps to hold the 4 sides up, and then we put plastic in it, kind of like a swimming pool. And at the end of the pebble finish, when we're done shooting pebble, we will actually clean out the hoses and
to Wimbledon Estates Drive.
Dump all that debris into that slurry box that we call it. And then, of course, it all dries up overnight. We come back the next day, drain the water, bust up the old plaster that's in there, or I'd say bust up the plaster we pumped in there, and then we haul it off. Generally, there is always some yellow or brown grass underneath that box. It's only there for a day, but with the weight and the moisture and everything, it'll brown up and leave a brown spot in the yard. Once again, the grass will grow back.
Onto Wimbledon Estates Drive.
Sorry about the navigation, but yeah, it will grow back, or you will have to, pay for some grass to get in there. We don't want to add extra costs. We want to be upfront and honest with you about everything. We could charge you an extra $600 for a pallet of grass that's hidden in the cost, but we choose not to. We just try to be very informative up front. That way everybody kind of knows what to expect or what they're getting. So just one more thing to think about. I am pulling up the project now, so I'm going to end this little video. But if you have any questions, give me a call.
Right, and then right turn.
281-841-2708. You need your pool remodeled, give us a holler. Thank you.